Hey guys, it's me, voiceover Barb, today because the audio is messed up. Today we're making BoooOoook from Hocus Pocus, and I'm just starting first by frosting the cake, fondant with brown fondant, the usual starting stuff, cutting off the excess, and then we're going to make sure that we get the corners sharp like a book, and that's kind of sharp. It's also cake, so I use cinnamon to brush it and give it this like old-timey feel, and I grab my black edible marker and start kind of doing a little sketch of how I'm gonna outline the stitches. And I'm leaving this spot for the eyeball. That's where we're gonna put that. I'm brushing on with a like metallic copper color, just to kind of give this like leathery feel, just kind of at random. And then I'm going to go over the stitches part again with a thicker tip of the edible marker. And now I'm actually doing the stitches, and I go kind of not crisscross, but like diagonally, not completely straight each time. Now I'm working on the eyeball, and I decided I was going to use fondant, and then I thought maybe I could use this little like edible eye that you see right back there. I thought that might be easier, but I didn't like that. It looked kind of cartoony, and that's not what I was going for. So I grab some fondant, fix it up. That's kind of close. We're going to cover it with the eyelid anyway, so I'm not too worried about the roundness of the eyeball. And I skipped over, but I used water to hold the eyeball down right underneath it. I cut some slivers of fondant to form that eyelid shape, and that's what we've got right here. And now that that's ready, we're going to paint the iris and the pupil. And I'm using green. I'm going to go inwards to kind of give that like star shape, I guess. And I use the thicker tip, and then I use the thin one to do a second layer. And then I'll grab my black and do a few little streaks going inwards again. And then with the thick tip, I'll start the pupil. Yeah, and I don't do a perfect circle, I just kind of blob some on there. And we're done with the eyeball. Now we're gonna do the corners of the book, and on the real book, they look more snake-like. I just did like a very like vague version of that. Here, I'm just applying some water to help it stick on properly. Let's fix that because it's a little crooked. And these little vague snakes also are being glued down by water. We are almost done. We're just adding some more few details. I just cut a long sliver again. And this part also has like a long snake across it, so I'm just going to use a little thin piece of fondant that I also spray painted with edible spray paint. I think I showed that earlier. And we're just going to tidy it up. Same thing with some water, we'll glue it down. And we are done. Does that not look like book or what? Does he have an official name other than BoooOoook? That's it, guys. Now we're going to put it on a plate, make it look presentable. And so I can prove to y'all that it's cake even though you were here all along. We're gonna cut through. And what is it? Oh, it's cake. Yep. And here's an obligatory slice for you to enjoy. Nom 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 nom. And that's it. Bye guys. See you next time.